You're right there. My name's Brian Joe. You know what time of year it is. It's Christmas time. What does that mean? It means you've got to find a chair for somebody to sit on. Alright, it's no time to be afraid. Unless you've got bailiffs at the door. It's just time to get a different name. Who? Nah, mine's not Brian. It's Jimmy or Shear. Alright, this is the perfect little chairs. These ones. These little wooden slip-ups. You love them, man. Right, it's white. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a lovely dark grey coat on it first, and then we're going to paint it black. Because the great thing about black makes it disappear all the blemishes and all that stuff. It'll make it look suave. We don't want someone to pick up a chair and go, oh my god, I ain't sitting on that. We don't want them fights. I ain't sitting on that, I ain't sitting on that. Right, give it a like, give it a subscribe and watch it. Watch it to the end, watch it, see the final story. It's like, what's it called? The Snowman. You'll be crying at the end, begging for more. Alright, this is more or less the tools we're just going to be using. So we're going to use a grey undercoat. It's just you want to have a dark base after you've got a bright colour like white. And then we're using black after. What we're going to do, we're just going to have a quick look. The chair's not in too bad of a state, yeah? Remember, these chairs, they're not there, we're not varnishing them, so we don't need to sandblast them 3 hours on it. We just want a respectable chair for someone not to complain about, alright? There isn't too much cracks. Have a look and see the foundations, what kind of chair it is. If it's loose, look, you've got little screws and stuff. Just tighten them. This chair's fine, it doesn't need any tightening. So what we do, get the cloth, and we're just going to dust it off. Then we get the sandpaper, we'll take some of them old drips off, that's it. And then we'll get down to business. So yeah, if you've got sandpaper, if you've got a block, use it. Put it down here. And there's just a couple of old droplets. We just want to get them off as well. Don't need a sander for them. Remember one year, Christmas, my brother had me out sanding. What is it? Right, when you say buy a person a drink, when we used to say that, it meant get your legless, yeah? So me and my twin, we helped my older brother, Christmas. So we got these 3 chairs, sanded them all down. And then after we all got it done and it looked lovely, we went out on a drink, all ended up kicking off, and none of us bothered to spend Christmas together, and we didn't need any chairs. So one way of avoiding chairs at Christmas is just go on your Christmas drink, and maybe your families won't want to share Christmas together. It's like a restaurant we used to go to. We used to go to a restaurant when I was like 20, 21 and that, when you're young. I don't think I sat down and had Christmas dinner for about 4 years down there. I ended up getting down there because you'd go out on Christmas Eve. I mean, go out heavy. Particularly, there used to be like, I saw my mates used to get out proper on Christmas Eve and cane it. And the time Christmas Day, just, you look like a zombie for Christmas Day and they're not fighting. And I don't think I ate Christmas. And the funny thing about it is that restaurant got closed down a few years later. For bad hygiene. And I was thinking, well, thank God I never ate it. Technically, I don't think I ever ate in there. So, you know, sort of long bits of paint and stuff. That's where you just get your scraper out like that, just come down. Try not to damage the wood on it. Try to get the top of the bits of the paint. Don't have to force it, mostly they'll come off themselves. Just go down, yeah? Like I said, you don't want to take the wood off it. You really don't want to do polyfilling. This is just a quick job. Just come off them like that. Mainly you're going to find them on that bits, the outsides. It's where people paint them and they run and they blotch like that. Same here, just here at the top bits here. Like I said, don't go at them too much, don't take any wood off, because we want to just get this painted and done. Alright, chairs are very much like people. They have heads and they have feet. Best way to paint the chair here is we're going to paint it on his head. So we'll put it on his head like that and his feet sticking up in the air. Then we'll paint that, give it a time to dry, and then we'll turn it upside down. So that's the best plan of action, yeah. This stops everything dripping and all that. It's the best way to paint it. So, usual thing, open your paint, give it a good stir. What we're going to do, we're going to do a grey undercoat here. Like I said, we'll just give it a dark base on it, put a black on it. It will sit nicely on it and it'll be nice and dark. And it'll look like proper business, right? These defeats will last. It's the same with the head, but this is why we're painting on the head. Remember, this is just the first base. And the main one will be the black. If you're going to start a bit, just keep starting on the same bit, like this bit here. Follow a little piece, keep going down. Hopefully you get a nice and thing. I tell you, he's proper cold, proper brass monkeys, or Charlie potatoes, mate, or whatever. To my mate in Makeover, mate, you're already a success for not having to wake up in these freezing conditions. Good luck to you, my friend. El Libre, not El Libre, was it Sagittarius? I think you've got red cards over there, so don't give it. Right, and against the spindles, just come along. Like I said, follow one and just follow it. Don't whack the paint on, be controlled with it. So you want to cover the bottom bases. You can get the tops the same, go, give it a go, do it. So yeah, just follow the spindle along. You know what Christmas is like, and no one wants to sit on that moody chair. What do Americans call it? I don't know what Americans call it. American dodgy? Do Americans use the word dodgy? I don't know. You know, the spare chair or whatever they call it. Who's that one in America? The Godfather. The Fredo chair. That's probably what they'd call it. Alright, so no one wants that. Like I said, just follow the pattern right. To be honest, these are great little chairs anyway. The dark colours. Don't have to worry about the restoration on what you've got, you know. There you go. It's already starting to look better already, you know. Yeah, just follow. There you go. You can see that. Paint what you can paint while it's lying in this state. Then you want to give it a dry, and then we'll turn it upside down, and then we'll do the same. So hopefully people will have a good Christmas this year. Do you know, sometimes you know it's just not going to be a good Christmas this year sometimes. Well, I hope that's not the same for everybody, but you know, well, it's not for yourself, it's for other people, so you kind of just grin and bear it, you know. Unfortunately, well, hopefully people will be having good Christmases, so stuff like this will come in very handy for them, you know, because it is about the people you're with. I mean, I think people's values, we have got a bit, you know, got a bit wayward. It's about your people and the connections you make with people, you know, they're what makes life worth living, really. You know, objects and things don't really matter, do they really? Having good people in your life, people you enjoy talking to, people that make you happy, sort of thing, you know. So that's what Christmas is about, I suppose. Old friends and family and stuff like that, you know. Right, so now what we'll do, we're going to go down these ones and we'll go along the slats. Funny, they're going on about them Elgin marbles again. Not be funny, but I took some young family members to the British Museum in October. I don't be out of order, but I would give them back to us. After all the stuff's missing from them anyway. I mean, overrated to me. Obviously, I'm not having a go. I'm not saying they're poor thingy, but I'm just saying they're not in the best condition. And you know, I don't think it's worth kicking up a fuss about. I know one thing, my young nephew didn't even give him a second thought, mate. He was more interested in running around. So I don't know. I'm starting to wonder. Again, I would give them just a little better. So yeah, of course you can have them back, mate. Have them, mate. Yeah. I can't see people going out their way coming to see them anywhere. I've been out of order, like I said, I'm not disrespecting the Greeks or whatever, but not my cup of tea, mate. But you know, who am I? Who am I? Right, let's get down these slates. As you can see, them drips, that's why you always want to start at the top, so you can see them. So you can just paint them off. You just see drips like that, dripping down. So, again, but we're not too far off, so that's roughly the first base on the bottom bit. So what we'll do, paint the rest of that, then we'll let it dry for half hour, and then we'll turn it up, and then we'll do the top coat bit. So look at that, we've got our first coating on us. It's funny, it looks brown, but trust me, it's grey. It's looking alright. So that's what you want to do, just want to get it all running, give it a good stir, make sure it's nice, stir before we get it on. And then same again basically. Follow the outline of it. Go down a thing. It's nice, it's a black, it's the Johnson's. It's for wood or metal paint. It's really nice paint. Oh man, it's Christmas time and it's shame again died, man. That's probably about the only Christmas song that I don't mind, to be honest with you. So I actually quite like that song anyway. Actually, I quite like the Pogues. God bless, man. It's sad news. Saying that though, I suppose with the days of Spotify and YouTube and all that, I think they killed Christmas. Well, you don't have to wait all year to hear a Christmas song anymore. You can play it whenever you want, can't you? Then you can just overkill it, mate, you know? So, I suppose that way. And I'm not being funny, if you're in a car and you have to listen to the radio, radio's just hammer tunes on, don't they, you know? Come Christmas time, you just sick of everything. Right, so again, we're just going to use it, we're going to follow the lines of the black. And again, have it on its head. We want the stool chair on its head. And paint down just so, again, the paint is less, what's it called, drips. You can catch the drips. We'll give it one coat first, we'll see what it looks like. If it's worth doing another one, we'll put another one on it. It dries fairly quick, I think it's about half hour drying time. Saying that though, it's freezing cold, freezing cold. Just makes everything take a lifetime to dry. But it's definitely worth doing. Like I said, don't do the feet just yet, wait until after, because so another little best thing to do is like leave one of these last slates going across here, so you can just turn it around. Painting is a lot of improvisation. Improvisation? Yeah, I don't think I butchered that word. But seriously, yeah. Nothing's set by a textbook, you know. It's the creative industry. Where creative minds come out to play, you know. So use that as a tool. Nice little cheddar. I'm thinking it might take one more coat. I'm thinking. That's my mind at the moment. Again, you don't have to. It depends on really how, you know, how you really like your furniture, really. I mean, this is quite, I don't know what's the word for it. Is it kitsch? Quite kitsch or whatever. Is it kitsch mean camp? I don't even know. He's very kitsch, that kid, don't know. I don't know, is that a term? Could be. I've never really used it, but sounds like something someone would say, don't it? So just follow it. Again, just get all the bits you can't see in, you know. This paint here is more or less is about 20 quid, I think, and you'll get loads out of it. It seems to, you know, seems to be loads of it left. So not bad really, it's not bad for value. Loads of other stuff you can do with it. Right, so do this bit last. So, like I said, keep that last spindle to the last. Yeah, little handbag thing. Like I said, this nice little handle here. Perfect, do that one last. This is going to be, this is going to be now a full over chair. So let the musical Christmas chairs begin. If someone gets up, you lose your chair, mate. But people will be after this baby, trust me. Look at it. It's what you call sexy, mate, right? Just give his little feet a little coating. And the last bit go across here. So it's a bit messy. So get yourself a little bit of space, or just make sure you put down enough cloths, stuff like that. But more space the better. Of course, easier said than done, mate. Just do what you can do. Get bits in there, bits again. All down to your time preferences. I want this to look banging, so do as much as possible. So we want to get in all those hard to get to spots. Now we're going to turn it upside down. I'm going to do it all again. And it hasn't been all over yet. Right, so again, what we're doing with the chair now, I'm going to do this bit and these bits. I'm going to try to keep this bit dry just so I can move it about a little bit. It gives me a little bit of, what's it called? A little bit of play, a bit of room. So it's just down here. So you could eBay these chairs, mate, I'm telling you. Especially at Christmas, like I said, everyone's looking for a chair, aren't they, eh? Right, that's chair is definitely the chairs are sticking out, so see what your preference is, but this chair is good to go now. Just quickly go around and have a quick look. Well, I left a few grey little patches left anyway. But that is fit for anyone to sit on that now. People now are going to be around to get onto that chair, mate. That's what you want. That's what it's all about. Get people well gelled, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just little places that you might just missed. That is good. I like that. And that is your brand new spanking chair. Okay, that's not too much work. Just look nice and dry. It's nice. It's come out. It's got a nice little glow to it. Let's go for that. Like I said, it's nice, don't know.